In this video, we're going to go through on Rate Swastika School 2024 end of year examination, Mathematics Paper 1, Booklet A. So let's get started on the first question over here. Okay, so which of the following is 54,070? So we're going to write down 54,000 and then we also have 70 over here. Okay, so if I were to do the workings, it will look something like this. I'm gonna put a rectangle so that at least you can see which one you need to put. So you put here 70, all right, and then after that put here 0 and then 54. Okay, so the answer is 54070, which in this case is option number 2. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 2. What is the missing number in the box over here? Okay, so we have 9 and then we have 3. So in this case over here, we will just then divide this by, right, by 3. So it goes the same with 12 as well, right? We have 12, we have this box. So that means 12 divided by 3, right? And this will give us 4. Okay, so that's the answer. The answer is 4, option 4. All right, let's move on to the next question. Question number 3. So arrange the following fraction from the greatest to the smallest. So in this case over here, I think what we can do is we can change this, what do you call this, denominators into 12, right? So, all right, so it looks something like this. So 2 over 3, the denominator is 3, so we multiply by 4 to get the denominator 12. So what is 2 times 4? In this case, this is 8 over 12. Okay, for 5 over 6, we multiply the denominator 6 by 2 to get us 12. So what is 5 times 2? So in this case, this is 10 over 12. Okay, so from here, can you guess which one is the smallest and which one is the greatest or biggest? So the greatest, right, is here, 5 over 6, right? And we're going to put like this. Okay, and then the smallest is this one, right? 7 over 12. Okay, so from here, we can guess the answer. So smallest is 7 over 12. Okay, lah. Then from here, I think we know the answer. So this is option number 1. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 4. Okay, it says here round 8.745 to 2 decimal places. Okay, so the 2 decimal place is in this case number 4, right? So the 2 decimal place is number 4. So what we need to look at is number 5 in this case over here, right? So look at third decimal place to see if 5 or more. So third decimal place. So look at third decimal place to see if I have more. And the answer is yes. So yes. So third decimal place digit is 5. So we round out 5. Okay, so we round up. Okay, so in this case, the 4 is plus 1 over here. Okay, so in this case, we will round up to 8.75. Okay, so that's the answer, 8.75. So the answer is this over here. Okay, right. Okay, let's move on. Right, I'm just gonna put 5 like this, easier. Okay, make it small. All right, let's move on to the next question. Question number 5 in this case. Okay, so Linda baked 200 cookies. She sold 60 of them. What percentage of the cookies Linda baked was sold? Okay, so we put 60 out of 200 and then we multiply this by 100 and then percent in this case over here. Okay, so from here, what can we do? So we can just cancel the zeros and we also cancel the zeros. And then from 2 over here, I'm going to make this red. We cancel the 2 and we cancel the 6. So the 6 will then, or 60 will then become, what do I call this, 30. right? In this case over here. Okay, so everything else here should be medium as well, right? Okay, so what will this mean? So this will then be equal to yeah lah, 30%, right? So the answer to this is number 1. Okay, for question number 5, let's move on to the next question. Question 6, a machine takes 3 minutes to print 4 posters. At the same rate, how long will it take to print 4 posters? So 4 posters, okay, is equal to 3 minutes. Then we have 24 posters. So what would this be? From 4 to 24. I mean, if we divide it, that's what we see over here. Okay, so from 4 to 24, we actually just times 6. So that means over here, we just have 3 times 6. So give us 18 minutes. And that's it. So 18 minutes will be option number 4. Okay, let's move on to question number 7. How many minutes are there in 4 hours? So we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 4 hours, okay, is equal to 4 times 60. This will give us 240 minutes. So in this case, the answer is number 3. Okay, let's move on to question number 8. In the figure below, AB and CD are straight lines. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight, not highlight, but just make this into a straight line. So AB over here is equal to CD. In terms of straight lines, right? Okay, so which two angles are equal? So I think it's pretty straightforward. Opposite angles are equal or the same. So which means Z and X over here, right? I'm gonna make this red. Go on Z. So Z over here and X are the same. So let's look for Z and X. There you go. So the answer to question number 1 is 1. Okay, so that means angle Z equal to angle X. All right. Okay, so let's go to question number 9. Okay, it says here the graph shows the number of handphones and sold by shop from June to September. How many handphones did the shop sell in September? Okay, so we see over here there are two gaps, 1 and 2. So you always look for the gaps. So 2 gaps go to 10, 1 gap is equal to 10, and then we divide it by 2. Okay, and this will give us 5. Okay, so we have 5 gaps over here, right? A rectangle, right? Something like this, 1 and 2. Okay, so for September, how much do we get? So if you go to this one, September, that means it's between 2 and 5, so this will be 25. So this is option number 3. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 10. So there are 78 canned drinks in a carton. 24 of them are mango flavored and the rest are lychee flavored. What is the ratio of the number of mango flavored drinks to the number of lychee drinks? Okay, so we know 24 of total is equal to 78, and then mango is equal to 78 minus 24. This will give us 54, right? So that means the ratio for mango to lychee. Wait, sorry. This is lychee, not mango. Lychee. Then we know mango is 24. Okay. So mango to lychee is, in this case, mango is 24 is to lychee, which is 54. Okay. So from here, we can actually, yeah. So from here, can we divide by, in this case, 24 and 54? Is it divided by 8? Yes, we can divide this by, 6. Sorry, 6. So we divide this by 6. So in this case, divide by 6 for both cases over here. Right, so what does this mean? This will become 4 over 9. 4 is to 9. Okay, so for mango and lychee, for mango and lychee, correct? Correct. Okay, so that means this is option number 1. Okay, so let's move on to question 11. So Evan was given $4 pocket money every day from Monday to Friday. Rich? No, no. He spent $3.20 each day from Monday to Thursday and saved the rest. He spent 30 cents more on Friday. How much did Evan save altogether? So in this case, uh, I would say spend each day from Monday to Thursday is equal to dollars 3.2. Then spend uh, on Friday, right, which is equal to 3.2 plus 30 cents is 0.3. So that means he spent dollars 3.50. Okay, so saves. So from here we can say saves each day from Monday to Thursday. Oh yeah, whoop. Okay, each day from Monday to Tuesday is equal to, wait, let me put equal 4 minus 3.2. Okay, this will give us dollars 0.80. Spend on Friday, so he saves on Friday, which is basically 4 minus 3.5, and this will give us dollars 0.50. Okay, so from here we can say saves total is equal to base 4 times 0.8 plus 0.5. Okay, because we know that number of days, I'm going to put here lah, number number of days from Monday to Thursday is equal to 4. Okay, so that's why I put 4 times 0.8 and then plus 0.5. This will be 3.2 plus 0.5, and this will become dollars 3.70. Okay, so in this case, there you go. That's the answer. Can I make this smaller? Yeah, we can. All right, so okay, so that's it. Let's move on to question number 12 over here. Okay, so it says the figure below is made up of three identical rectangles, 1, 2, and 3. The breadth of the rectangle is 3 centimeters. The perimeter of the figure is 48 centimeters. What is the length of the rectangle? Okay, so think if you've done this question before, you know that this line over here can be pushed right to this line like this. Okay, same goes with this line, can be pushed to this line over here as well, like this. Copy, I'm gonna paste it over here. Okay, so I'm gonna make this dotted. Okay, and then push it. Okay, and then with the arrow, gonna push it like this. All right. Okay, same thing with this. Oops. Push it like this. Okay, and then the line over here, this line, okay, can also be pushed to. So I'm gonna copy this and paste this over here. Okay, so same thing. This is dotted. Okay, can be pushed as well like this. So solid as well. Okay, and then same goes to this, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put the arrow as what I say over here. All right, so now we can see that everything is being pushed. Okay, so in essence, we know that this is 3 centimeter. Okay, so we know this is 3 from this. Okay, we put 2 arrows like this. If this is 3 centimeter, that means this is 3 centimeter as well. We also know that means this is 3 centimeters as well. Okay, so then we can find the length out. So the perimeter is equal to 2 length. So actually perimeter is equal to 4 lengths. 4 lengths plus 2 breadth. Okay, no, 4 breadth. 4 breadth, yes. Okay, so that means in this case over here, perimeter is equal to 48. Okay, so that means, and then we also know the breadth. It's equal to 3 centimeters. So in this case, 48 is equal to 4 lengths, which is, yeah, we just 4 lengths plus, oops, 4 lengths plus 4 breadth, which is 4 times 3. So 48 is equal to, in this case, thing here, right? 4 times 3 is 12. Then 4 lengths will then be 48 minus 12, which is equal to 36. Okay, so 1 length is equal to 36, and then we divide it by 4. This will give us 9 centimeter. So the answer to this is 12, 9 centimeter. That's what you see over here. Okay, so there we go. Let's move on to the next question, question 13. Okay, so it says here a rectangular tank 10 centimeter by 5 by 24 centimeter shown below is 1/4 filled with water. How much water is needed to fill the tank? Okay, so 1/4 of height, okay, is equal to 1/4 times 24, which is in this case 6 centimeters. Okay, so volume, so how much more water is needed to fill the tank? Okay, so this is one way lah, right? I would say. Let me think. Okay, so yeah, so 1/4 height is 6 centimeter. So I would say full tank is equal to length times breadth times height. Okay, so the length is 10, the breadth is 5, and the height is 24. Okay, so this will then give us 50 times 24. Oh, sorry, 5 times 24. Okay, I think that's better. So 10 times 5 times 24 is 120. And 1200. Okay, so let's do the workings for 24 times 5 so that we know that this is the answer. Times 5. Okay, so 4 times 5 in this case is 20. So 0. And then we put 2 here at the top. So 2 times 5 is 10. And then we put 120. Okay, so this is correct. All right, so we know the full tank is 120. Then we know full 1/4 of tank is basically length and breadth times 1/4 height, right? So 1/4 height, which in this case is 10 times 5 times 6. In this case, all right, and then okay, yeah, so 10 times 5, so 30, 10 times 30 is equal to 300. Okay, so how much water is needed? Water to fill the tank is basically 1200 minus 300. This will be 900 centimeter cube. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm just going to put a centimeter cube over here. So the answer to this question is option number 3. Okay, let's move on to question number 14. So the average number of students is 3 classes. In 3 classes is 32. Class A is 37, while Class B has 3 more students than Class B. What is the number of students in Class C? Okay, so we know Class A has 37 students. Oops. Okay, and then from here we have class B is equal to 37, right? Plus class B, the more the students A. Okay, that means it is 40. All right. Okay, so we want to get a total students, which is equal to 32 times 3, which is 96. Okay, so that means class B, C is equal to 96 minus 40. Wait, 40 minus 37. Okay, so I'm just going to just do this. Minus 96 minus 40 is 56. 96, yeah, 56 minus 37. Okay, so 6 minus 7 is 9. 4 minus 3 is 1, 19. So class C has a total of 19 students in this case over here. So here, okay, so I want to double check, right? 59, then minus 37. Okay, so no, 56, not 59, 56 minus 37. So we're going to put 1 on top. Okay, and then 5 would then become 4. 4, right? So 16 minus 7 is equal to 9, and then 4 minus 3 is 1, 19. That's what I see over here. Oops. Okay, there you go. So that's the answer, 19. All right, and the last question, 15. Devi has 10 cents, 20 cents, and 50 cents coins in the box. There were twice as many 20-cent coins as 50-cent coins in the box. The number of 10-cent coins was the same as the number of 50-cent coins. The total value of all her coins was $23. How many coins were there in the box? So I will say this is a number, X value concept. Right. So okay, so basically you can do models if you want as well, right? Okay, so if I were to just show you 20C, okay, 20C has 2 times as much as 50 cents, right? So I'm going to put like this. So here, and then 1 and 2, like this, okay, and then 50 cents is like this. 50C has this as well, okay. The number of 10-cent coins was the same as 50 cents, okay. There we go. So 10 cents as well, okay. And then see over here, okay, so we can put here 1 unit as well, okay, 1 unit, right? Here is 1 unit, here's 1 unit, here's 1 unit. Okay, so this is number of coins. Okay, so we need to know that this is number of coins. Okay, not the value, number of coins. Okay, so in this case, we can just multiply. So how we do that is dollars 23 is, so let 1U be number of coins, right? This why. So essentially what we want is $23 is equal to 1U. So times, okay, so let's say a 10C value is equal to 10 0.1 times 1U, which is equal to, or can we make it a little bit easier? Okay, so $23 is equal to how many? 2300 cents. Okay, right. So in this case, so 10C value is equal to 10 times 1U, which is equal to 20U. Okay, so then we have 50C value is equal to 50 times 1U is equal to 50U. Then lastly, 20C value is equal to 20 times 2u. Okay, and this case is 40u. 40u. Okay. So let me just delete this. Make this smaller over here. Okay. So in this case over here, we will say 230, right, is equal to 20u plus 50u plus 40u. Okay, so 2300 is equal to 211,100u. Okay. Oops, I calculated wrongly in this case. This should be 10u. So this is 10u. So 540 is 1000. 1000 is 100u. Okay. So 1u is equal to 2300, and then we divide by 100. This will give us 23. So what's the total of u? So 4u is equal to, let me bring this up, 23 times 4, this will give us 92. Okay, so let's put here 23 times 4. Okay, in this case we will just have 3 and 4 will be 12. Put 1 on top. 2 times 4 will be 8 plus 1, 9. Okay, correct, 92. So that's the answer, 92 in this case. All right, so yeah, that is number x value lah. Okay, so it's a bit of a tricky question, but if you know how to do this, then yeah, you're right. Okay, so that's about it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have more of this kind of video, subscribe down below and comment down what you want me to go through next. See you in the next one. Bye bye.